I'm Ava, and I have a lot of dolls. And lots of them have seen better days. Now, if you guys have seen my All My Barbie Dolls video, you'll know I have lots of old dolls that I don't really use anymore. But as for the dolls that I do use more often, I keep them in a drawer. But they aren't always very well maintained. And some of them I've just had for a very long time and kind of just want to change them up a bit. So this video is the opportunity for me to give these dolls a bit of a quick makeover, whether that be fixing them up or changing their look a little bit. So let's start off with this girl. This was one of my favorite Barbie doll makeovers, but she definitely can use a bit of sprucing up. And like most of the dolls that need some help, she really just needs some work on her hair. This hairstyle was super cute, but I've literally not taken it out since the original video, which was quite some time ago now. So I think we gotta take this out. Plus, it's definitely not in the same condition it was when we first put it up. Look at those waves it left behind. Yeah, you can tell this hair has not been touched. Literally just feeling it, I'm hoping I'll be able to get it to lie flat. So I have some boiling hot water here, and we're just gonna carefully dip all of her hair into it. And then brush it out. Okay, I'm very happy to announce that it looks like the hair is going to lay flat. This is her hair all dry now, and I think it actually dried really nice and flat, and I forgot how much I love the stray hair look on her. I need to find a way to use this doll more because this hair is just the prettiest color ever, and I absolutely just adore her face. Now, this was a custom doll, so I'm pretty happy with her as she is, but one thing I think would be fun to give her is another tattoo, because when I did this doll makeover, I didn't know the method yet of using temporary tattoos to give dolls tattoos. I just gave her some by painting them on, but I really love the temporary tattoo method, and I think it'd be fun to give her one of these. So I'm gonna cut one out. I really like this little butterfly here. I peel off the protective layer, and then I'm gonna place it on the doll. I think it'll look really cool as a back tattoo. And then using a damp cloth, I'm gonna press that on there and hold it in place. Uh-oh, I hope that is symmetrical. We'll find out. And then I'm gonna peel the rest away. Okay, so that was low-key a little asymmetrical. Good thing this is a doll, because if I just received a tattoo like this, I wouldn't be too thrilled. Yeah, but I think it is super pretty. It's definitely bothering me a bit that it's not like perfectly centered on her back, and especially when you look at it compared to like where her spine is and then where the butterfly body is, it's kind of bothersome, but like nobody's really paying that much attention, hopefully. And I think it looks so cool, especially with the top like this where the back is open. And I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do on this doll. Like I said, I already gave her a custom doll makeover, so really there's not much else that I'm wanting to add on or change from here. I really hope you haven't been paying attention to these scratches on my hand. I have a cat, but I do hope you guys have been paying attention to this beautiful jewelry that I'm wearing, because this video is partnered with Be Kind, and they sent me some more stuff that we're gonna take a look at together. Starting with what I'm already wearing, there is this gorgeous chain flower bracelet. There's this really pretty bracelet here that can spin, and this gorgeous honeycomb ring. In this cute box over here, there's this daisy ring. There are these adorable little bee earrings. There are these little flower hair clips that match my bracelet. And guys, what I might be most excited about, look at this little bee plushie. How adorable is that? Oh my goodness. I can confidently reassure you that these products are great quality because I've been using them for over a year now, and they've maintained in great condition. Now, not only are their products absolutely amazing, but 10% of every purchase made is donated to help develop bee colonies worldwide and provide them with the best possible conditions. This is the perfect gift idea for this holiday season or for just any occasion in general, because by supporting the Be Kind shop, you're not only receiving some of the cutest jewelry and accessories, but you're also joining their cause to protect and preserve bees and their habitats. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and make sure to use my code DD25 for 25% off store-wide. Thank you, Be Kind, for partnering with me today on this video. I absolutely love your products and I love your cause. Now let's get back to the video. Next, we have Hannah, and I'm aware Hannah hasn't been in the Emily and Friends series in a while now, but I do want to keep her as a character still. However, I think we have to say goodbye to the curly hair. Her hair is not a look. It's just all very tangly and kind of almost matted looking in the back especially, and that's not really a look that we want to be going for, so we're gonna fix it. To start though, I'm gonna take out these crusty earrings. I don't know how long those have been in there. I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. I'm debating maybe trying to brush through her hair first. No, that's gonna be bad. So I've got some more boiling hot water here, and we're just gonna dunk her head in. I've actually wanted to do this for such a long time, but I just have never been able to part with the curls for whatever reason, because they really aren't anything special anymore. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm excited and I hope this goes well. Let's try brushing it and see what happens. Oh no, this is kind of what I was expecting, but I really want to avoid breaking too much hair here. I'm using some conditioner and hopefully this will do something. I'm not really sure if it will, but maybe it'll help detangle everything. I'm really struggling to figure out what the best method is here, but I have seen people do this before with this exact same doll. I probably should have looked how they did it, so I'm not just completely experimenting here. And it's really strange. It's like the bottom pieces of her hair literally don't get wet. They just deflect the water. So I don't know what that's about. Hopefully you guys aren't cringing too bad at this right now. If there is a different way you guys would have gone about this, please let me know. Okay, so I've been working at this hair for the last little bit here, and this is where we're at right now. There's been a lot of hair loss, so I don't really want to brush too much more because I don't want her to go bald, ideally. The hair is definitely still wavy, which I don't mind. The waves are fine. I just think the curls were getting a little out of hand. I don't know if doll hair works the same as real human hair, but it's almost as if she has these dead ends that can actually not be saved. So I think that means we need to give her a haircut. I am a little bit sad about this because I did really want to take advantage of the long hair that she does have, but these dead ends just aren't pretty. So I'm gonna brush it as straight as I can. I'm definitely no hairstylist and I really don't know what I'm doing. But all I know is that these gotta go. It probably just looks like I'm cutting aimlessly at this doll's hair right now. And you'd be right about that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to make a significant cut here. I'm aware of how this looks right now, but I'm gonna fix it. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, but I'm gonna fix it. I think I'm gonna try to give her layers. I don't really know what that means or how to do that, but it sounds like a good idea. Okay, I rinsed her hair under hot water one more time, and now we're gonna let it fully dry and see how my layering job went. I also have no idea how this random yellow stain just appeared on her dress out of nowhere. Okay, her hair is dry. I'm very bothered by this stain on her dress, but focusing on the hair, my layering wasn't the best, but I do think it looks better than it did before. But before anything else, let's just get her a new outfit. I can't look at this any longer. Much better. Her hair is definitely getting a little bit frizzy, but nothing compared to how it was like before. I also just really quickly put her hair in these two braids that go to the back of her head, and I think it just kind of helps having this hairstyle so that her hair isn't so kind of out of control. Now, one of the reasons I like this doll so much is because of her face. If you look how detailed and just like kind of simplistic but very realistic her face is, it's so nice. Like, she actually has eyebrow hairs, and if you know how I do doll makeovers, you know I always like to add eyebrow hairs, but she already has them. But I still do want to add a couple more things. Along with eyebrow hairs, I also really like to darken the nostrils. This is always a bit of a weird thing, but it really just adds another realistic feature to the doll. Like, it's really such a subtle thing, but I think it just adds a lot at the same time. And I may or may not regret this, but I also want to use that same brown to give her some freckles. Just lightly tapping on little dots. And lastly, I have my crusty dusty palette. Yes, I still have this thing, and yes, I'm still using it for myself as well. So, yeah, I really should just get a new palette at some point. But I'm gonna use a Q-tip and rub it in some of the blush, and then just rub that right onto the doll's face. She does already have blush, but I think she could have more. You definitely gotta be careful not to go overboard though. And there she is. But I do think the blush is just a fun little touch, and I really do like the freckles. I like the darkened nostrils, and I'm happy with how the hair turned out. This girl has not had any attention in a while, so I think let's fix her up a little bit, especially this hair. One thing I don't love about this doll is that she doesn't have a part line, so it kind of makes it hard to figure out where the hair should be separated, but we're just gonna kind of go with it. I'm gonna dip her head into boiling hot water and brush it out straight. And now, because I think it'd be fun to give her hair a little bit of texture and just kind of switch it up a bit, I'm gonna take sections of her hair and braid them. And I'm gonna tie the ends as well. This definitely does not need to be perfect, and I actually like to have some braids bigger than others just to kind of switch up the texture and the look of the hair. And when I have the entire head all braided, oh, I missed a strand of hair. I dunked the braids back into the boiling hot water. And now I'm gonna let these set and dry. That is a glossy face. Okay, her hair is dry. Let's take out these braids. To be entirely honest, this doesn't look as good as I thought it would. But I think that's mainly because when I dunked her head back into the boiling hot water after I gave her braids, the water was not really boiling hot anymore. It was more like lukewarm. So I think that kind of prevented the braids from really setting nicely and really giving her that wavy texture that we wanted. You can definitely see some of it here in the back. And either way, I do think it is a slight improvement from the hair she had going on before. The hairline is kind of bothering me though, and I think it'll look good if I take two pieces and pull it and tie them behind her head. And yeah, I think that looks better. Just kind of hides that hairline that wasn't looking great. Now, as for her face, I kind of want to repaint her lips. So using a mixture of acrylic paint and glossy Mod Podge, I'm going to paint over the lip colors she already has. And as it's drying, it's turning a bit of a darker color, which is the original color I kind of mixed together. And then I'm going to paint on some eyebrow hairs. I'm also really loving this little paintbrush. Maybe it's time to move on from the toothpick. And it's just those little details like the eyebrow hairs that I absolutely love. And now what I'm thinking I want to do is give this doll some eyelashes. Because it has been a while since I've given any of my dolls eyelashes, and I feel like she would really suit them. And I've been looking for an excuse to do this again because it's very fun. And I think she's the excuse that we need. So I just have some black doll hair that I'm just going to take a little strand from carefully. Oh no, I'm not being careful. Okay, goodness gracious. And then I'm going to cut smaller pieces from that long strand. And then I fold the small piece in half and grab it with my rerouting tool. And then I'm just going to poke it into the doll's eye right on her lash line. Oh, that's scary. And I'm going to continue that with the rest of the eye. And there you have it. I'm aware she looks terrifying right now. Let's get these lashes cut down to the actual length that we want. I almost forgot how good lashes look, especially on this doll. They look absolutely gorgeous. I don't like to have them too long, so I cut them down quite short, but I think they're just that perfect length. I'm in love. This was definitely the right move. It really just adds a lot to this doll. And so these are the 3 dolls that we've kind of fixed up or given a bit of a makeover to today. I had a really fun time with this, and this is something I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I have lots of other dolls that can just use a little bit of fixing up or a little bit of change. So let me know if you guys would like to see more of these kind of videos. And let me know which out of these 3 dolls is your favorite. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can become part of the hashtag DD Squad. Thank you, Be Kind, once again for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to use my code DD25 for 25% off the entire shop. If you're wanting to get a great gift for someone for the holidays, this is definitely a shop to consider. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye!